Hello YouTube, welcome to Sunday in the Shop. It is Saturday, it's about 45 degrees out, overcast. We're supposed to have some rain. We do not need any rain with all the flooding in my part of the state and over in Nebraska. Okay, we scrapped out a rocking chair that we used to have in the shop to set in. We got our new shop chair and that went outside as a lawn ornament. It was okay to have outside till I backed over it with the tractor and broke part of it, so I just scrapped it. It's been kindling wood. Okay, here's what holds these together. I had trouble with these, so I put a screw in here, okay, because the chair kept falling apart. Screw goes in there. There's that pin, and this is what they are. They went in the wood and the pin goes in there, okay. I want to repurpose these. I'm assuming that might be a quarter 20 volt. If it's metric, I still have metric bolts. Okay, this is what we figured out to do. We went ahead and drilled the other side of the wood. And then what we're going to do is take a roll pin punch. These are just cheap from Harbor Freight. Sometimes this part falls out of the handle. Just tap it back in there lightly. I mean, they're cheap. You get what you pay for. They work. And that's all it's going to take to get them out. Supposedly. Well, I guess it did. So, that's all it takes to get these out. This is one I'd hit with my tomahawk and then pry it on the board. And like I said, it's got to be a common screw or I have metric ones. So, we have about 8 of these. So, we'll do one more for you. But we're going to do it different. We're going to try to split this piece of wood right here. Don't cringe now. This is a work knife. This ain't no high dollar pocket knife. So calm down, you knife aficionados or whatever. It's a work knife. Wow, that was easy, huh? Let me get a kind of a look what it looks like, see? I watched Mr. Pete, shop teacher. He does cutaways. Now you get a cutaway of this. And we'll take the screw out. And these little blocks of wood, save a few of these. Don't burn all your scraps all the time. Have a spot little box, something, because when you're working on the vise, just like I was doing here, you might need to pound something apart. So save a few blocks of wood. I'll probably save this one. Maybe cut it in half. This stuff is junk. That's scrap wood. Like I said, we've got several more. We got another part of the chair. It's 4 of them outside. See where I fixed it with the screw? So we won't bore you showing any more of them, but this is what they are. They go in there in the hole that is bigger, of course, you know what I mean. And then it just holds the 2 pieces together. So we may find a repurpose for these. They'll go in a container somewhere. Off someplace. There you go for that. Hope that wasn't too boring, but kind of a neat way to put something together that you might want to take apart, a piece of wood or something, furniture or something you're building. So they're worth keeping. Who knows what I could use this for. Maybe you want to make a linkage on something. Maybe you need to repair a lever or something on a snowblower, lawnmower handle or something. See how that screw goes in there? So you can go all the way in there. See, there's all kinds of uses for this little thing. It's what to use these little pegs for. I'm not going to measure them. And before we go on another subject, this is a piece of mystery wood. Can you see the color? About 1.5 inches. I had it measured once. Lost my ruler. Probably 3/4 by 1.25 inches. Let's guess at that. Mystery wood, because this thing had a sticker that said made in Indonesia. It came from Walmart, was a closeout. I probably 10 years or more ago got it like for a Father's Day gift. I mean, it's been outside. It's went through a lot since I owned it. So, couple knife scales here. Most of my knives have like a 5-inch handle, so I know I can probably get 3 different handles out of it. I don't know what it'd be like trying to change the color of it. I said we could shave this down today and put a little stain and sample it today. We'll save it for another day. So we'll save that. Okay, let's go up to something else, maybe a little more exciting. We're running out of content for our Sunday videos. We'll think of something. Okay, here's something you might find interesting even if you're not a smoker. Sorry if you're not a smoker and offends you. Before I even open it for you see a cigarette. But this will hold the box type cigarette. See the lid up in there? Okay. And it has a lighter on the side. Okay. Now I don't know if it's going to show up on here. It's rechargeable USB. It has a little thing that plugs in the wall. Short little cord. You plug it in, plug the thing in the wall. Everybody's used that USB stuff. Let me pull the lever down here. See that? But I've already had trouble with it. I crammed the cigarette in there, through and melted, and then I crammed it in, and then when I pull it, it lifted that coil up, okay? If you leave that alone, it'll shut off by itself. What it is, it snagged the coil up, pulled the coil over here, and I'm trying to shut the lid without breaking it, and so at the same time it's trying to melt the plastic, so it's already had a failure to it. So the wonder it even works. I took the pocket knife, crammed it in there. I looked at Amazon, I found one that's not this company name. And if you look in the reviews, in the 1-star reviews, they said the lighter didn't work, or it quit, or didn't last. So I can really understand that. I mean, it's not really that hardy. It's a very thin piece of foil. I don't know if you can see it before it starts glowing. We will take a close-up of it. We'll get a close-up picture of it. Okay, here's one of the things that I figured. I traded the neighbor kid one of the little tomahawks I didn't want for it. He was down with it. If it ever shucks out, you can slide it off as made, so you still got a case left. So he was happy, I'm happy. So I don't know what you'd use this for separately. You know, it's made to switch to either side. So we'll take a picture of that. Little blue LED. See it light up. And it'll start flashing when it gets low. It takes probably an hour to charge it if you wear it down. I mean, every couple days I've been plugging it in. So there you go. Like I said, I don't advertise for any company. I put it in the description, and I do not monetize my Sunday shop videos. So everything's free. You don't have to watch no commercials. So I'll snap a photo of that, and then we'll go find something else to look at. Okay. Here's something interesting about this drill chuck I bought I showed before. This is a 1/2 20 threads, okay? I was looking through Fleet and Farm. I was trying to find bolts. Well, I gave up on that. I just need to go in there, or we have a Baumgart's farm store. I still have not got a bolt for this project. This was to put the little 1/2 round in here, round stock, and drill a hole to make little hinges. Okay, I found a fitting. It's called a brake line adapter. It's 1/2 20. Goes to 3/8 24. Well, 3/8 24 is what's on your common small drills. It's made out of brass. So I don't know how hefty it'd be. Probably good enough for light work, but there's really no reason you want to up a chuck like this on a drill and not have no power to put a 1/2 bit in there. But it was just an idea. I may get the fitting and actually experiment and try it. I just need to get in there, and that's a big store. I need to go in there. Fleet and Farm, it's a new store in Sioux City, Iowa. They've got one there, and there's a lot of stuff in there. I mean, I found the fittings to do my air tank. If you remember the gray air tank I made. So that was just a fun fact I put in there. I actually found a reducer. I could put this on another drill, but it is brass. So you know it's not going to probably take a lot of abuse. So enough of that. We don't want to beat that subject to death. Let's try something else here. We'll try to find one little more thing. I found something the other day while I got the camera rolling here. So I got it on a piece of wire so I wouldn't lose it. P38 Army can opener. If you look at it, I'll take a picture. It says US and speaker, probably the name of the company. I'll snap a photo of that if you don't know what this is. Don't carry these on your keychain. It'll open up in your pocket and jab you in the leg. Trust me, I've learned from experience. So you open your soup can. I'll take a snapshot of that so you can see what it looks like. There might be somebody that never seen one. They had one, the so-called Navy one that was big and chrome. It was way bigger than this, so stay tuned. We'll think of something else before we get out of here. Okay, one more neat thing for you backpackers, bushcrafting, camping, hiking. This stuff is shredded. It looks like sawdust. Probably $1 or something. I bought 2 of them. But isn't this a nice container? I washed it and I disinfected it with some rubbing alcohol so it doesn't smell like meat. See the little ridge on there? So it snaps on. Isn't that a neat container? Reminds you of a snuff can. My uncle chewed Copenhagen snuff. When I was a kid once in a while, they'd give me an empty container. I used to keep change in it. They had the metal tin lid, shiny chrome tin lid, and you'd sniff that. You'd sniff the can there, and you as a kid like, boy, that stuff smells good. You wouldn't see me chewing stuff when I was a kid. I will tell a story here. When I was in grade school, probably like 4th or 5th, 6th grade, kid brought a little container of snuff to school, about yay tall, about yay big around. It came from England. His grandfather gave it to him. And they snuffed that stuff up their nose. Really finely powdered, looked like brown sawdust. And we got caught at recess sniffing this stuff. Teacher took it away from him, but gave it back to him to take it home. So, see, things were a lot different back then. Back then, you could carry a pocket knife. You could carry your Boy Scout pocket knife. As long as you didn't play with it till you was out at recess, and you didn't threaten anybody with it. So, times have changed. I remember telling the story one time. We had a show and tell of stuff like from the pioneer days when the settlers first settled in our county. One kid brought his great-grandfather's double-barrel shotgun. It was in the case. Brought it on the school bus. Brought it to school. Put it in the corner of the room. Took it out of the case so everybody could look at it. So, believe it or not, that's a true story. You don't have to believe me. I don't care. But, so times have changed. I try to line the writing up. Thought I'd show that. Even if you don't chew the stuff, you might want the case. Find somebody that likes this crap. It's not bad. It has chicken broth if you look at the ingredients. Too bad I cut the label. Keep one of your thumbnails sharp for stuff like this, like say open a jar of barbecue sauce. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Take your thumbnail instead of a knife. Go around there and cut the paper. See? There you go. That's it. Thanks for watching this weekend.